Meteorologist Dean Davis from the Weather Pros, liveweatherblogs.com. Time for a weather update at 1:16 a.m., 3:15, 2016. And taking a look at the European, you can see we have another low pressure developing in the Midwest. Could cause some severe weather in the areas of the upper Midwest before moving to the east. And we may have some rain by the time we come around Sunday here in the East Coast, as we get a pretty good zonal flow before this ridge that you see in the west moves in. Not extreme cold air, but enough chilly air, and they're back to about normal. We're 20 degrees above normal point at this point. And you see here, we have this nice trough now digging in, and a heavy ridge in the west. This is what may trigger a potential coastal low. As you see here, you go right here, you have a low. Next frame here, moves up the east coast, cold air in place. So, what does that mean? That means snow. That is a good question, and actually, on the Euro shows that, but even the GFS is starting to come around to the idea of that, because after this, it goes more zonal. We run into a zonal pattern. So we'll go to the GFS now. On the GFS, you can see what we have currently as low moves north and east and out to sea. Bring the hail and high winds that were created today gone. We get a next low pressure system, possibly giving some thunderstorms from Chicago up to parts of Minnesota. And then we get into this thing strengthening in cold snow here in Minneapolis. So this thing's going to spin around for a little bit until it finally starts moving and brings a cold front into the area by the weekend. So we get a chance of showers by the weekend. Next week we have a chance of severe weather actually reoccurring by midweek, and then moving out to sea before we drop in the next system. Now this system is what we're going to talk about with the Euro scene. This low pressure on the Euros down here, and low pressure here will be closer to South Greensboro. Either way, this area of Virginia, North Carolina, when it moves northeast, will get pulled into cold air and snow. But if it actually is with the European trail, this will be a lot further south. First of all, the potential of severe weather will be less here in Virginia, but the chance of snow would increase. And that is, like I said, if this is further east, this whole snow boundary is further east, but you can see, actually in the Roanoke Valley, we got snowfall. So, that being said, we're not finished with winter. Winter might throw another curveball. There probably won't be anything huge at this point, but something to keep an eye on. Like I said, the big difference is here. A low pressure here and with the GFS, and a low pressure here with the Euro right here. So, like I said, let's bring us back one more time. This is the GFS's current fault system at 0 hours, and the Euro has it further east by probably about 150 to 200 miles. Big difference on what kind of precipitation you get, because the more cold air you can drag in, the more potential you have for snow, like the European shows. And when we move this along, it'll be in Elmira, it'll be off the coast of Delaware. Snow would be further east. That's about a week and a half away, so that time to look at it. But just a heads up here, and we'll talk about more as we get closer and more model data comes in. Till then, we'll talk to you later. Meteorologist Dean Davison, the Weather Pros, liveweatherblogs.com. Thanks for watching.